guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't been here before then just welcome. This one was a bit of a journey, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know where this makeup look was going, but yeah, to be honest with you, this is like, I haven't done makeup like this in like 10 months because we haven't been anywhere, so this is getting me really excited for coming out of lockdown and hopefully things getting back a little bit more to normal, and I can't wait to recreate this look for my next night out. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Hello. Okay, so this is what we've got to work with today. I was on the wine last night, so I just kind of woke up this morning, felt a bit crap, I'm not gonna lie. So I just kind of wanted to like put as much makeup on my skin as possible. So I don't actually know the look that I want to do. You guys will know, you have seen the clip before, so we're on this journey together. Okay, so clearly I have tan on. I did put a fresh layer on this morning again, just to kind of make myself feel better. My hair isn't done, it hasn't even been brushed this morning. Sorry if my orange arms or my undone hair offends any of you. It's offending me right now, so let's just get some makeup on. Okay, so first up then, I've already done my skincare, so I'm just going to go in with my Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is in the shade 4. It is not my skin tone, however I do like the more sallow colour, and it'll match my tan. I have some killer breakouts at the minute as well, so you'll see me cover those. I'm just kind of working this into my face. If you've been here before, you will know that I absolutely love this product. If you haven't been here before, I absolutely love this product. It's super glowy. You can use it like underneath your foundation, you can mix it with your foundation, and you can use it on top of your foundation. I'm quite lazy, so I tend to just put it on underneath, and it serves almost like a primer. I'm looking pretty shiny, and for my foundation then I'm going to go in with my old favourite. This one here is the Nars Radiant Longwear. I wear the shade Fiji. It probably is going to be a bit light at first against my tan, because my tan is quite dark today. I'm using, by the way, the Be Bold tan. There is a discount code down in the description box for you should you choose to use it. So my foundation brush then I'm going to use today is the Peaches and Cream PC20 brush. I'm just going to take a couple of squirts of that and kind of stick it everywhere. As I said, yeah, this foundation shade will probably be a bit light against tan, but by the time I get bronzer and everything on, we'll be laughing. So hi is everybody. I'm in Northern Ireland, in case anybody didn't notice by my accent. We're in the middle. This is sort of like the halfway point currently at the time of filming anyway. We will hopefully be well out of lockdown by the time this video goes live. And yeah, to be honest with you, second time around hasn't been just as bad. I think because I know it has only been for 2 weeks, so we have a week left. I'd say it's probably classed as a full coverage foundation, however I'd say it's more medium to full, but definitely buildable, so I'm going to build it up to full coverage. And so keeping it in the family then, I'm taking the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This one is in the shade Custard, which again is not my shade. I really wanted that. I think it's vanilla, the one that I usually use, but they didn't have it in stock, so rather than waiting for it to come in, I bought this one instead, but it is fine. I can lighten it up later, it's fine. So I've just popped a little bit on the inner corner of my eye, and I'm just going to put, that spot has been pretty well covered to be honest, but I'm just going to put a wee extra security blanket over them. Just taking a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush, just to blend that out. And then just while I'm at this kind of stage with this brush in my hand, I'm just going to go in with the P. Louise base. I kind of got out of the way of using eyeshadow bases. I don't know why. I think I've just developed a bit of a lazy streak where I was just using my concealer over my lids, but the eyeshadow base, personally, I think it really does actually make a difference. So for a little bit of like a cream bronze, cream contour kind of situation, I'm going to go in with, this is one of the Revolution foundation sticks. These are great, but I have it in the shade F14. So it's just like a super easy, quick kind of cream bronze. I just want to add a little bit more colour back into my face before I start going in with powder products. This looks scary, please don't worry. Yeah, I like to layer up the majority of my products rather than going in with like just a powder or just a cream. How to be a catfish. And so I'm just using my foundation brush just to blend this out. It looks mental at first, but it does start to work in. So I'm looking at pretty bronzed and pretty glowy. This light's quite bright, so sorry if you can't see it properly. Maybe if I sit further back. Is this better? Okay, so anyway, moving on with powder then, because I sort of need to set a little bit of this. I look a little bit like slippy. So I've always wanted to try out the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So I actually don't have one, but I do have like a little trial size of one. So I'm just going to tip some out into the lid. I'm like so excited to try this out. It's just such a hyped up product. doesn't smell weird either. Some loose powders can smell rank. So I'm taking quite a small brush. This one here is a Charlotte Tilbury powder and sculpt brush, just because I kind of want to try it around my eyes first. So usually I really only use powder here and kind of down here, my chin, and a little bit my forehead. Okay, pretty much everywhere, okay? And it's lovely. I don't know why I'm shocked. Like, it's like been the #1 powder for like forever. Doesn't leave any white cast, which is great. Wow, oh, so smooth. Well, I'll be buying that whenever the shops are open. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more bronzer. So this one, I was flicking through my makeup drawers and I was like, oh, what do I use? And I came across this. Now this is such a major throwback for me. I'm surprised there's anything in it, if I'm honest. It's been so long since I've used it. This one here is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. So this is the colour that I would have used for like nights out. So I'm gonna, oh God, so much comes back from it. God, I absolutely love this. It used to come out with me in my handbag, and like I would leave for my night out like pretty bronzed already, but every bathroom trip I'd be like, wee bit more, wee bit more, wee bit more, and like by the time you got home, like you were like, oh, what's it? Okay, that is way too much bronzer for one person, but I don't care. Like I love that. It looks a bit nuts at the minute. It'll probably look a little bit better whenever I get my eyes and lips on and my hair done. I usually do blush towards the end, but I think I need a little bit on, so I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic. This one here is in the shade First Love. I think I'm going to do quite a strong eye look, if I can be bothered. So I don't want my cheeks to be too loud. This is kind of turning into my like going out makeup. Like this is the exact products that I would use. Okay, so I'm just going to pop off camera and do my brows, and then I will be back to do my eyes and finish the rest of my makeup. It always seems like such a dramatic difference whenever I come back with my brows on. You know the way you've got like one shit brow and one good brow? This is my good brow. So anyway, the brows are on. I don't have my like little brow gel in just yet, so I will use that after I'm finished with my eyeshadow and my eyes, because eyeshadow and everything gets stuck in your eyebrows, especially with the soap brows, so I always like to do it after. Now that I'm done explaining myself, I'm going to move on to my eyes. So I don't know what I want to do. I've just been sitting staring at like a couple of palettes, and I'm like waiting for divine inspiration, but I think I'm going to do something smoky. Maybe we'll just make this like a pure going out makeup look. This could be one of those ones that you won't want to follow because I overthink everything. So first up then, I'm going to take the MAC Black Track Gel Liner, and I think doesn't look too bad, but I am going to go in with the Inglot Dureline, just to kind of give it a new lease of life. So you need the teeny weeniest little drop, and I'm just going in with any angle brush will do this, and this is a Vieve 317 brush. So I'm just going to kind of start throwing this on. And I'm just going to start extending into a wing here. I'm probably going to be smoking this out, so you don't have to be overly precise with it. So before it sets, I'm just going to go in with my Vieve eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take the black shade, so this is called Goodnight, and I'm using this on a 109 plush brush. I'm going to kind of stamp the black on first and then just kind of wiggle it left to right. So I've just switched up my brush actually to a MAC 212 brush. This one here is like a flat definer brush. Just giving me a little bit more control. And just before that sets then, I'm going in with the shade Delicious. And I'm just kind of taking that Delicious shade like up to the crease area and picking up the shade Buff, and I'm just going to kind of lightly start to go over everything that I have just done. Now obviously you don't have to start with the darker shade and work your way up to light. You can start with the lighter shade and kind of work your way down, which is in hindsight probably what I should have done, but anyway. Considering I'm working with the darkest shades in the palette as well, there's no fallout, like not a pigment. Okay, so I'm just going to catch up my other eye to where I am now, just so I can kind of see where I want to take it from there, so BRB. Okay, so I've evened myself out. Let's do underneath. So I'm going to do something that I very rarely do, and I'm going to put liner into my waterline. So sticking with the gel liner, and I'm just going to, first of all, I'm going to tight line. So you can see the difference that makes. And I'm going to start working it into my waterline now and ever so slightly onto the lash line as well, and then we will go in and blend it out. This is another one of those looks that's going to be a trust the process kind of situation. I'm just going to be using the exact same shades that I used before in the exact same order. So going in with the black, then this brown, and then the lighter brown there as well, so that shade buff at the very end. So next up, taking the brown then and kind of leaving the brown like almost 50% onto what you've just done, and then 50% onto like new skin will give you that kind of perfect blend. And just taking a Charlotte Tilbury blending brush, because this one's quite small, and just picking up that buff shade. And blendy, blendy, blendy. So just going to finish off my brows then, and going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows in the shade Supermodel Brow. I'm just going to start like fluffing up my brow hairs. Whoops, this is a new one, so it's quite pigmented. For mascara then, just taking the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes Mascara. I'm going to be putting lashes on anyway, so mascara doesn't hugely matter, but this is a great one for bottom lashes as well. And we want these lashes to pop. Okay, so for lashes then today, I'm going to take the BTY lashes. So they are pretty dramatic. I am actually going to cut them almost about 2/3 of the way across and use them as half lashes. BTY is a local brand, local to me, so they are available they have a shop in Victoria Square in Belfast. You can also shop them online, so if you're not coming to me from Northern Ireland, you can still shop them. Okay, so these are a lash. I don't usually go for lashes that are this big, but I'm feeling it. So yeah, this is kind of what I cut them to. I cut about 3 bits off. And then, so I'll do it in this one first because this one's drier. I'm just going to put my tweezers over the whole lot and kind of just clump it down. Just helps the lash stick to your actual lashes. So I'm kind of tempted by like a dark liner and lighter lip situation. Okay, so this is the Charlotte Tilbury lip shade in the shade Foxy Brown. I'm not really mad at it yet. So for lipstick today then, I'm going to take a Charlotte Tilbury one. This is in the shade Yes Honey, so a very well loved lipstick. Oh god, I'm feeling like 90s vibes. Have I just found my new favourite nude lip combo? Yes. What do we think? Do we hate it? Do we love it? Who do I think I am? I think I'm going to have to do like a slick ponytail or something with this. Need to get my jewellery on like stat. I don't feel myself at all. But to finish off then, I'm going in with the Vieve highlighter. So this one here, I got it in the shade Holy Chic. So beautiful. And to apply, because I don't want to go too overboard, you know, for this soft natural makeup look, I'm going in with the Sosu and the Kaylee SK01 brush. Great highlighter brush. I mean, like, can you see yourselves? That is like a mirror on my skin. I'm kind of feeling this look, I'm not going to lie. It's not very me, and I think that's why I kind of like it. Plus it's been, what, 10 months since I did something even remotely like this to go anywhere. So I'm just going to set it in place before I move on to my hair, and I will do my hair on camera because it'll not take long. But this is the Iconic London Setting Spray. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing here, but I'm just going to take my hair down. Give it a brush. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so I usually have my hair in a middle part, so it should probably fall into one. I'm just going to kind of brush it all flat. So I'm going to take my kind of like front pieces. I'm just going to put my little front pieces out of the way in a little ponytail. So once you've kind of got your front pieces out of the way, I'm just going to scrape everything back. You can obviously make this like extra bougie and put in some height and whatever, but I mean, I'm getting ready to go and sit in my living room, so I'm not really fussed. I need this bobble. So I'm just putting my hair in a really low pony. I'm going to take my front pieces and just bring them back into the ponytail. Oh, these bitches on TikTok make this look so easy. And I'm just gonna ponytail it. I'm just gonna take like a little section from underneath, take it, and wrap it around the ponytail. Yes. And I'm just gonna take my hairspray. I'm just gonna start to spray the absolute living daylights out of the front section of my hair, because my short pieces, I don't tend to put any slides or anything in, just because I can't be bothered like keeping them in place. So I'm just gonna spray. And I'm going to take a little comb and just comb this down. So super sleek. Better. I need jewellery. Hold on. So gold is my colour. I can't wear it. Silver doesn't suit me. Some people can really pull it off. I wear sometimes like silver rings, but getting there. I desperate need of hoops. These are from Primark and they're great. Okay, feeling a little bit more myself now. Okay guys, so this is the finished look then. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. It was a bit touch and go there in the middle, but we've managed to achieve a look out of it, and quite frankly I'm quite happy I did, because I chose something different that I wouldn't usually do. So if you guys like to see this kind of makeup as well as my kind of like soft glam makeups, then please do let me know. This is definitely not soft glam. This is definitely a bit more like night out. We went from 0 to 100 very, very quickly. I definitely looked a bit rough at the start, so this is quite an achievement if I'm honest. But yeah, that's all from me, so thank you so much for watching again, and don't forget to give this video a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well for me, as it helps me out so much. Thanks all for watching, and take care, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye! I need a coffee.